Hey guys, this is R2D2 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at this new buildable R2D2. This 10 plus set number 75379, comes with 1,050 pieces. For minifigures, we get an R2D2, of course, and our 25th anniversary minifigure in this set is the exclusive Darth Malak. Now, for a lot of people, I know that this Darth Malak is going to be a big motivating factor for getting this set, but we're going to go ahead and review the entire set. We'll review Darth Malak, and we'll just get into it. Is this set a good deal? Is it a good build? So first, let's bring out the set. And here we go. This R2D2 build is smaller than the UCS R2D2, but it looks incredible. LEGO did a fantastic job with it. It actually has a lot of play features / just different mechanics, different ways to pose him, and this makes a great office kind of like model, something to slap on a shelf if you're a kid, something to play with. This really is a great model. Now, it's clearly meant to be a display piece, as we have this display plaque right here, and we will get into that in a little bit. So we have multiple degrees of functionality here. First of all, the head can fully rotate. That's pretty expected on something like this. But we have a bunch of other features. For example, moving legs. You can kind of position his legs, make him moving a little faster, stuff like that. We also have this third leg right here, and of course you can remove this third leg. And then you can stand him up like this, and this is kind of your classic R2 look. Now, it's a pretty sturdy build. You obviously can't hold it by the legs. Well, you can, but you shouldn't grab them. They have a lot of detail on them. They're a little fragile. But the actual center core of this is really sturdy, which I'm very happy to see. I was worried that this would be extremely delicate, but it's just not, which is really cool. We have, of course, some extra details, hoses and whatnot. We have greebling on the sides of the legs. And all in all, he just looks great. Now, I said we had some play features. Really, it's just other ways to display him, and I'm going to show you that right now. So R2D2 in the movies, the shows, everything, has different tools that he can kind of extend. And so, of course, LEGO has included these tools. So I'll do a close-up of this, but there's two, flat portions on the side of him right here. And if you take them off, you will reveal some snot bricks. Now, on these, we can attach these. And these are simply little builds that look like open doors with different tools on them. So, for example, the tool that he uses to interface with different computer systems is right here. And so, of course, we can just put it on the side. And it attaches just like that. And now R2 has his tool. You can put it down, pretend that it goes inside, take this off, and put the plate back on. But he can have this tool. And on the other side, the kind of gripper claw thing that he uses sometimes, you can attach to that side. And so you get a little bit more playability, posability. You can kind of take advantage of this. Or, of course, his classic rangefinder / deployable eye that he has, his little scanner. You also have that, so you can put that on top. And now you have a fully decked out R2 that's using all of his tools, which is really cool. You know, we can kind of set him up like this, do some of that. Now you kind of have your classic R2 that I would think of from A New Hope with his little scanner up here. LEGO just includes a bunch of different accessories so that you can really pose him how you want to. You can make any R2. So with the actual model, you have a lot of customizability, and then we have this perfect little plaque to put in front of him with a minifigure scale R2. Now, this plaque is really simple. It just says manufacturer, industrial automation, model, R2 astromech unit, just information about him from in-universe, and that's a really cool detail to just have there. Now, over here, we have the obvious elephant in the room, which is this 25th anniversary minifigure. Now, a lot of people are trying to collect all of these. I'm only missing 2 at this point, which is really exciting, but he obviously doesn't go with this specifically, because this guy right now, I believe, is selling for $30 to $40. LEGO obviously did not price this in accordance to how much this was supposed to be worth, and so what the consumer ends up getting is a really good deal, which is really rare to say when this is a great value set and you get an awesome exclusive minifigure that I never in a million years expected LEGO to make, which is exactly what they were going for with this 25th anniversary series, is minifigures they wouldn't make otherwise, and I think that they nailed it with Darth Malak. But now let's talk about my opinion, to buy or not to buy. Yes, this is a $100 Lego set. Yes, prices are going up, but this is a $100 Lego set that is worth it. This little model looks awesome. I cannot wait to put him on my desk. I mean, dude has been in every Star Wars movie that has ever come out. He is the true main character. And this build, to me, just makes more sense. The UCS build is going to be this much taller with the same level of detail. You don't get these things. Like, you're spending less, you're getting something smaller, obviously, but it's got the same amount of detail, if not more, with the little tools and stuff. You're getting a minifigure and Darth Malak, which the UCS set doesn't have. So to justify the price of this the most, I would compare it to the UCS set. $100 versus $250. I feel like there is more here to justify $100 than there is in the UCS R2D2 to justify $250. All you're getting in that set is more R2D2, which depending on space, you may not even have room for. So to buy or not to buy, if you got the $100 burning a hole in your pocket, definitely get this guy. It was a really fun build. I expected it to be very repetitive, but it's not. Every single side of him is different. The only thing that's repetitive is the legs, and they don't take that long to build. The head, every side is different. The tools, the front versus the back versus the sides, it's all different. So this was not a repetitive build, it was a very fun build, and we get an awesome looking model with so much posability. He's so iconic, like I cannot talk enough good about this set. It's a great deal, it's a great model, and you get an incredible extra 25th anniversary minifigure, which I'm so stoked to have in the collection. And I mean, look at him, he looks awesome. That about wraps up my opinion to buy or not to buy. Definitely buy it if you need a new display model. This is the guy to pick up. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Let me know what you think of this guy in the comments down below and about Darth Malak. I'm very curious. But like I said, that's it from me, and I will see you in my next video. Peace!